At the time of recording, the Swordmaster's Path event is coming, so I couldn't care less about Deck of Fate, I couldn't care less about any other type of events or anything. I just did the absolute minimum to keep my account afloat, which means daily quests done, advanced quests done every day. That's all I did, and I was hoarding all the energy. Actually, I did one more thing. Because resource management, So I didn't participate in the fusion, but I did get a Thorn, and there unfortunately I overspent in energy. Bad thing to do. But I did it because unfortunately I didn't have time to get some sort of a good event. So at the end I had to do it with gear hunting. So it cost me a bit more than 4,000 energy because I was stupid. But still, if I hadn't done it, I would have been at around 14,000 plus energy, 14 to 15,000. By the time I pull shards on Saturday or on Sunday, 15,000 is the way to go. That's how I ended the last video. Get as much energy as possible. So, with Thorn in the bag, it's gonna be a bit easier for a champion chase sometime in the future because it's a void champion and I can get it at any time I want. That's the idea. Now, let's see how we're doing. So, I'm expecting a 1.2 to 1.4 multiplier on the energy I have, and I'm expecting about 12,000 energy, plus the gems if I want to go all in on gems. So 12,000 energy. And this implies that we're gonna get to somewhere like 15,000 points, which is, or 14,000, which is basically 3 ancient shards. Or is it? No, sorry, sacred shards, because, you know, I never know about the shards, I just know about them. After a year of playing, I just know their color, not their name. Sacred shards, because they are so sacred that they are yellow. And so the idea is that it's like 3 extra shards, so I essentially have 16 sacred shards. But what am I gonna do during the weekend? Given that the only 2 champions that I don't have right now is Leonardo, that's like a temporary issue, that I don't have Leonardo, and I don't have Shredder either. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to this, I'll use up all the void shards because both of them are void champions. Minimum chance, but still a chance. That's how I start on Saturday. I won't really invest in Hero's Path because in the unlikely case I manage to pull a Leonardo from a void shard, then I just go for the soul, that's it. If I don't manage it, then there is at least Shredder. And then I'm gonna pull for Leonardo, or in the event. Now, how much it is, by the time you watch this video, you might already know. So this is not big news. But what I know is that I'm gonna invest the 7 void shards. Usually ancient shards have better comparative value when you use shards for summon rush or you use shards for path event. Usually for path event, ancient shards have better value. So I'm gonna get to the ancient shard bandwagon and use up all my 142. Primal shards, if they pull my teeth, I might use it, but rather not. What's the reason? The reason is simple. I'm looking for a 2x event. It happens like once a year. Even if I quit the account sooner or later, or make a pause, I don't know if it's like quitting or making a pause, but even if I do that, because I won't play Raid forever, in fact I'm looking for certain goals, even then suboptimally spending the resources prematurely when I haven't taken the decision is not ideal. But anyway, so primal shards. Armans would be amazing, by the way, 15x chance, but no thank you. This is still not the event. The event is gonna start after the progressive chance ends. You wait for 2 days and then on Saturday or Sunday you pull. So that's what's happening. And ancient shards, this is what I'm gonna pull eventually. What I wanted to check out is the mercy system. Right now you see that there is not much, so ancient and void, 20 summons without epic, doesn't matter, 200 summons without legendary, doesn't matter. We don't really have this chance increase per shard. So I haven't pulled much lately, but as soon as we get to the mercy, then we at least have better chance. That would be amazing. So Ancient Shard is the way to go. Void Shard is the way to go because this is an event where Shredder won't return, Leonardo won't return. Rather just Shredder, but Leonardo, I mean, if I pull Leonardo, I would be happy because then I can keep the stash. And that's how you play, basically, if you want to target certain events. And then with the Sacred Shards, basically, we have everything we need to get at least Leonardo. And regarding the soul of Leonardo, I have no idea. I have no idea. It's so-so. It can either work or not. I really hope that it's gonna be split in a way that like 1 star, 3 star, 5 star, but sometimes they just put it in like 5 star and good luck. 20, 25 Sacred Shards, whatever. Huge amount. So for this reason, I have my gem stash. I have my energy stash. I invest as much as possible, as much as reasonable, and I'll solve the rest with shards, starting on Saturday. So that's gonna be the idea. And what are my plans with this account? Because, you know, I won't play Raid forever. So one plan is, well, I'm basically checking out the missions. These are the missions that are missing from the Arbiter. Why? Simply because Spider's Den, I mean, this account is crazy. This account is crazily ineffective for Spider's Den. I have these champions basically. Plus the epics. Plus, okay, maybe Cold Heart, maybe Kale. Maybe Apotheker, but instead of Apotheker I use Cardia straight away for cleansing. So that's all I have. I have quite a lot of legendaries here. So these legendaries, like a ton of legendaries that are not even trained. Just think about that. I have the Throat Ripper, I have Shayak, like all these champions. They're not even trained, plus all the turtles. So evidently, when I'm saying I'm gonna quit sometime in the future, I have a bucket list with this account still. Bucket list number 1. I've won all these stupid champions, like this, it's not even loading, they're so crazy, right? So I have all these champions. They're not even trained properly, not even ascended. I don't even have resources for ascension. Arthur, like, no way, I'm not even... Immovable Ishiyama, no, I'm not even using. Well, it looks like one of my teachers from high school, so from this angle, not from this angle, obviously. Now, this is the idea. So I have some gear on them, but that's all basically. So I need to train them. And then I need to figure out what kind of combination we're gonna have, even April. So I invested a bit on April. Okay. Not artifacts yet, but April is being trained right now in the dungeons. So that's why she's on level 42. Basically from level 1 to level 42 she was doing gear hunting for me to get that epic, Void Epic. So there are so many things to be done with this account still. Just for the Arbiter mission. And after the Arbiter mission and progress in some areas, maybe I call it a day, or maybe take a sneak peek at Ramanto or Marius, or both. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, let's face it, this is not the best game in the world. Let's face it, this is not the most ethical game in the world. So for the latter reason, and also for the former reason, I'm staying free to play. I'm just not getting into the bandwagon. I would spend on Godforge 1,000 times more. Well, actually 0 times 1,000 is still 0, but like more money, obviously, than on this raid. That's kind of obvious because at least there is like a player creator development team communication going on, as if they knew what they were doing and they were more player friendly, you know. And for that reason, for me to spend on raids, still quite a few things have to happen, because I'm this kind of a bad customer, right? This kind of a demanding customer. Just imagine what businesses would be like without demanding customers. Just go and play the Chinese version of some gacha games like Era of Chaos, for example, where you have like 80 heroes in total, but you have like the first 5, like 5-year-old heroes as free to play, and you can only progress if you spend $100. So that's worth of RMB. So I'm still cautious when it comes to me spending in raid. I'm not saying that you shouldn't spend. If you enjoy it, go for it. It's a hobby. As long as you spend consciously, you will get enough fun out of it, and you can also grind a bit less. So that's what spending is mostly about. So that's the idea. I still have some plans with this account, but I may chill. You know what? I was trying to get this thing automatized, that there is this referral program. Here it is. And I was starting to name these accounts from the 1991 Formula 1 teams. You know, this was Prost, this was Schumacher or Piquet, and this one was also Schumacher, I think. So I was starting to name these, but I figured out to go from word 47 to 50, it's a hell lot of work. But wait a minute, it's ancient. What is this? What's the name? Ancient shards or sacred shards? I never know this. Yeah, you can laugh at me. I've been playing for quite a while and I still have no idea about these names. Sacred shards, yeah. So I was checking this out. Some people that Napcos sweat lords, obviously they just do it in no time. If there is a Hell Hades challenge, they do it in no time. No time meaning 1 month. But I didn't exactly follow through, and I don't have enough computer screen time for my computer to grind it out. I just couldn't manage it properly because I'm not doing sweat lordship. Because, you know, I'm only competing with my past self on the account, and I had certain goals. And this is one playing style. You have many different playing styles. One of my playing styles is a collector here. I don't want to go for world records or top of the PvP. Now, I mean, talking about this, it's quite respectable to be on Gold 4. I think I was in Gold 5 for a short while, but Gold 4, it's quite respectable. You see, I left 4 battles out of 10 today, even though I just went to this, because I had a losing streak of 5. Why? Because on the last day, everyone was like going nuts. But you see, Gold 4 is quite respectable. Classic Arena, where are we? So, Platinum, or what is this? Platinum is really respectable, I would say. Are we on Gold or are we on Platinum? Well, I see, check out the background. I was on Platinum for a while. I can recognize the Platinum background. Come on, please load. It's a record. It's only the Gold Arena, fine. So sometimes I'm on Gold, sometimes I'm on Platinum. At the end of the week, most likely falling back to Gold. Not a big deal. Or Gold 4. Just by hunting these easy opponents, you can do this easily. But avoid like Mariuses and some other like awakened good champions. This is quite easy. And for Tag Team Arena, I mean, I'm mostly screwed. But maybe I can beat these opponents without looking at what is on the left hand side. But I would need all those legendary champions because I cannot even assemble 3 teams of legendaries. Just think about that. That's crazy. These are all my epics. This is my epic team. So training is gonna be the name of the game. So this also means that I might not even, we will see. So I might even give up on the soul of Leonardo if it's unreachable, or if it's really hard to reach, and I just start training. So that's also a possibility. Wow, this is interesting. So 1 epic, this is less either way. So both are options. I mean, this is the stronger one, this is the weaker one. We'll see, maybe I'll lose the first battle, and then I'll lose 2 out of 3, doesn't matter. So these are my plans, and you will know as well whether you're gonna go for Leonardo or whether you're gonna go for the rest. And well, most likely it pays off to go for at least Leonardo. You can get the soul later, but it's gonna be really hard to get the soul of Leonardo later, obviously. So for this reason, if I have a chance of getting the soul of Leonardo, I will go for the soul as well. Because, well, when would I get that soul otherwise? So the idea is that approximately 150 blue shards. 50 blue shards equals 1 yellow shard. So I have 16 yellow shards essentially, plus 7 voids. It's gonna be fun either way. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I don't know if it's not gonna work out, obviously. But most of you are in the same situation. For Leonardo, it will work out. For the soul, good luck. At least I did everything I possibly could. I mean, just thinking about it, 3000 gems. So if you see 3000 gems divided by 40, 2800 gems divided by 40 is a bit easier to calculate, obviously. So it's, in that case, well, actually 75. So 75 energy is gonna be the amount that I can get. 75 times 130. So it's a bit more than 10,000 more energy that I can get. Like another 2 plus 2 and 2 to 2.5 sacred shards. So I already have 3 sacred shards worth of stuff. And another 2.5 approximately. This means that it's like almost 19. With the void shards, it's like 20. And then the ratio between red and gold is like 2.5. So we have 20 so far. And then let's say this is like 6, 5 to 6. So it's like 25, 26. Plus 3 here, it's like 29. And this is tough because it's a bit less than 1. So I have approximately 30 sacred shards worth of ammunition. It's not gonna work out for the soul. I'm letting you know straight away. If it's like 15-15, it's gonna work out. But if it's 30-30, it's gonna be really difficult. And that's when this idea would have been great. I just couldn't manage it with life and other things. So these are the news. Let me know in the comments whether you are prepared just as like I am, or whether you're more prepared, or whether you would have recommended doing something else. Oh, and by the way, new month, pick up the 5 blue shards from here at any time by the end of the week. And by the way, you go to Bazaar and you pick up this void shard right here. And also, by the way, you can pick up this ancient shard right here. And also, by the way, you can pick up the 300 energy right here. So there are quite a lot of things that can be done. But it's still not enough for the soul. We'll see if it's gonna be enough in a few days. See you in the next video.